2020 Vision Living has been on my mind a whole lot because this is the decade of the Roaring 20s. First time I've gotten to do the Roaring 20s. And our visual systems, visual existence systems, are they a game changer?
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward together with the Decker team.
This is Yetta Decker.
Virginia Dawson.
And I'm Ken Decker.
And we're so excited that we've been able to create for you over 403 inside track episodes on selling, buying, investing, as well as insider tips in general and about life, like how to thrive at life, at home, and even at business. And so we're excited that we get to do this and welcome you back to another episode. And as I think about visual systems, I've often asked myself and found it lacking. Why do the ones in my computer or in my phone, and I don't have a phone with me right now, but if you're watching rather than just listening on CHRI, if you're watching on our YouTube channel, you'll know that I don't have a phone in my hand, but I can pretend like I do. And if it's in my phone or in my computer, is it still a visual existence system? Because they usually fail me. Or often fail me.
The only time they're really a visual existence system is when the reminder pops up and you happen to have your phone. So if you've got your calendar reminders, and we've set reminders not just for appointments, but appointments with ourselves, like reading scripture and diving into the word, time we're going to spend exercising, time we're going to eat and fuel our bodies, time that we get ourselves ready, right? So all of that can go into there, but even better yet is something stuck on a wall or stuck on a mirror or somewhere.
Or stuck in my brain.
Yeah, you can stick it in your brain using a special technique.
Right. And so today on this episode, we're going to learn about different methods that are visual existence systems that all three of us have used to really can remain braver. So on the previous part of the episode, we talked about how to keep your gumption going once you get up in the morning. And so what do I have to do in the morning to keep it going? I had a great nighttime reset. I had great thinking and dreaming and calm myself to sleep, and it was wonderful. And now I'm awake. Now what?
Get out of bed. That's one of the techniques we use is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Get
Love
out
it.
of bed.
Love it.
Because
You can't
it's
hit
warm.
the snooze?
No, it's warm under there and, and it's like, but there's so much life to be had. And if you went to bed on time, there's absolutely no reason why you're not getting up on time. Even if you had an unrestful sleep, get up on time because the next night you're going to be more tired. And I find that I'm going to sleep even better.
Absolutely. And it's simple.
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2,
simple.
1. So simple, and it's not easy.
Some days it is.
It's simple.
Always.
Always simple.
Yetta makes it
not
easy for me
always.
because she counts down and then she throws the blankets off and I'm cold, so I might as well get up.
Get up. And I think of it got easier when I started saying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 audibly out loud.
Yes.
So Ken could hear it. So he knew what was coming. Launch.
Yeah.
And I actually picture, in the emojis in your phone or in the little icons, there's a little rocket ship.
Yes.
That's my favorite.
Blast off.
Blast off. Let's blast into the day and then move into the other elements of our visual existent systems.
Right. And so one of the things we did was we put a big Post-it note right beside the bed, and that had our morning ritual on it, like what we do first, what we do second, what we do third, because the last thing we want to do at that time when we first wake up is go grab our phone, because then there might be emails, there might be text messages, there might be whatever on there that's just going to suck us into the phone. And then suddenly we go, oh, we don't have time to exercise. We don't have time to do our scriptures because we got to get dressed and ready and out the door
And
for
then
work.
what happens?
We go to work and we're not our best. Yeah. We're not our best, what God created us to be, because He created us to be in communion with Him. And if we start our day that way, we'll continue that way through the day, I find. The other thing that I just love doing is visioning. And now this is silly, but sometimes
We know it's silly.
no, but it's amazing.
It works.
I know
works.
what it is.
Sometimes, like I'm going to go to hockey. I play hockey 3 times a week, and I close my eyes, envision myself scoring goals, where they're going to score on the net, and everything like that. And it usually comes true. Like
Absolutely.
I'll score 3-4 goals. And days where I don't vision, nothing, nada, yet, zilch in the goal department.
Well, and it's exciting because
That's just a fun
It is.
area.
It's great.
Yeah.
And at our last Work Canada Mastermind, we talked about visualizing. We talked about imagination. And God gave us
You know
that.
what my favorite nation is, right?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite nation in the whole world is the imagination. It is like bar none the best place to go because I can go there and I can be anywhere in the world. Sorry, I that's like my favorite thing.
Absolutely. And I love that because that becomes intentional about what you're thinking about is this imagination is your nation. It's fantastic. And I know for myself when I'm up early, I'm an early riser, 5 a.m. I get
5 a.m.
Yes.
5 a.m. not by choice, but by discipline and conviction.
And mine is by choice for sure.
Mine is too.
And not everybody's is, correct? Yeah. And so I know at a Rural Canada Mastermind, the last one we did in November, and we do have one coming up in February, which I'm very excited
15th
about.
for Valentine's.
February 15th.
Because it's all about love.
Yes.
Not really. It's about getting braver and it's about 2020 vision living. It's about elevating our courage, which some days I got so much.
Yeah.
And some days I need be my community to help me get there.
Well, and that routine, I know for me, does help. And as I visualize what is my day going to look like, how do I want the conversation? There may be a difficult conversation that's coming up. I can imagine either way, that it's going to go south and not so great.
Yeah.
Or I get to imagine that these conversations are going to be, I get to show up in a loving way to support somebody without judgment, without condemnation. And as I imagine that, that's what happens, just similar to with the hockey.
What you said was really cool. You said you could imagine that it's going to go south, it's going to be bad, or you can imagine that it's great. And if you're imagining that it's going bad, my guess is that you start to worry, you get anxiety, you get the cortisol flowing through your blood, that stress hormone, it's not good. And then if it goes good, well, you had all that worry and negativity for nothing. And if it goes poorly, well, then you get the anxiety, you get all that. But you lived it twice.
Yes.
You only had to live it once.
That's right.
And what we have learned, because I used to be masterful at that method, technology of living in the horrible thing that's going to happen. And over the years, through the Rural Canada community and just choosing to think differently and surrendering it to God and letting go of those things, I've started envisioning the good side. And then what happens is I get healthy endorphins and everything is better. And actually, even my clients win better.
And that's in community. And I understand that you guys are doing something coming up called a victory rally.
Victory rally.
What is that?
Well, it's kind of like a pep rally. Like if you remember your high school, we're going to get excited. We're going to share some content, some good gems, some little tips.
The ABCs of 2020 vision living.
There you go, the ABCs. And we're going to do it 3 days in a row. It's going to be on Facebook Live so that people can tune in onto our Facebook. It's January 21st, 22nd, and 23rd.
Wow.
Yeah.
From 12:05 to 12:25. Very precise. 12:05, right at your lunch hour. Grab your sandwich and get on and watch with us. It's going to be slightly interactive, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Pep rally. Love
Pep
it.
rally, except match rally. So victory rally. So we're excited that we get to grow alongside you in both life and business and even helping you with real estate. Kind of cool. Looking forward to meeting you on the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward together with the Decker team.